So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. And he's gone looking for safety. Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, this could be a chance. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Gavi. Yamal gets into some space. Gavi. And they've been given a corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up. Great chance! Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way through. Gavi. That's an excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Valverde. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Always onto this. Real chance here. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Camavinga. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. That has not gone well. Gavi. This is De Jong. He's in a great position here. Now it's Messi. Koundé. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's gone loose. This might spell danger. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Messi. Now it's Fernandez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Gavi. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. No way through. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the right.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, there's the clearance. Camavinga tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's been cut out, well played. Gavi. And this is Messi. Caicedo wins the duel this time. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Mohamed Salah. Donnarumma. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted. Messi shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Opts to play it back. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're quick to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé has it out wide and in space. Decent chance!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. And he's running through. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just cruising. They are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi having a look. And it's the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's put it wide. Referee has just said play on. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He has found a way through. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He charged for a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And Messi! Donnarumma gets good distance on it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Donnarumma defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it, and it's been given away. Yamal. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great ball, and he's in here. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he, Joe? He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. And that's past the post. Mohamed Salah. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kane, neatly clipped into space. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And that's another throw. There's the crossfield ball. Looking for options for movement. That's good play. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Zanetti. And Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, sweet feet. And he's had a chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga threads one in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's being urged to shoot. Doué! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is through here. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Fernandes. Fernandes. He's gone for goal! Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, delightful ball. And he can clear it away.
Might want to be careful there.
And De Bruyne! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's going to have his name taken. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. And this is Inzaghi. He's picked his way through. A decent chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to...
De Bruyne! Taken back almost at once. He has found the way through. And Bernardo Silva! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doué. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Fernandes was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Caicedo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Corner then. This possibly the last play of the half. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He's in plenty of space here. He can get that clear. Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. Now it's Fernandes. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Fernandes. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Messi. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Inzaghi. He's got away. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for the shot! He's put it wide.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Massaro! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Messi, looking for the run. Here's a chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Hakimi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super find. It's Inzaghi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Hazard, can he get it through? Shot could be... Shoots! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
But he was quick to react. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bernardo Silva short-changes him with that pass. This looks promising. Look at the space here. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Salah. He's tried one! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Tries to pass it through. The ball has bounced loose now. Zanetti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm.
That's rather hopeful. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Kane. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kane. That has not gone well. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Caicedo. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi tries from distance. Oh, terrific save. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he thumps it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne, nicely weighted ball. Doué engages and forces him off the ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that will be it. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty... And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Such good technique.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Fernandez. Messi tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, that's a key interception. So it is still 0-0. Tries to play it through. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Flamengo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And he plays one through. He's tried one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, this could be a chance. Crossing, up he goes! Decent enough try. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lucas Paqueta. He's had it taken off him. Mohamed Salah. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nice bit of trickery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The ball looks a good one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lucas Paqueta. Mohamed Salah. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. Everton. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That'll be a throw-in. Everton. Bruno Henrique. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Everton. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Fernandes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. He's in a great position here. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it into space. Fernandes turns and goes back. And he's had a hit. He's got away with one there. Everton. And he's being shifted off it. That looks a cracking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good ball, good take. Now it's Everton. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's beautifully weighted. He's having a go! He won't be happy with that one. Shot a goal! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Fernandes is onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Fernandes. And it's Kane. Lucas Paqueta. No way through there. He's on it, can he get away? Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Shoots! Flamengo choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Camisa 11 vai ser substituído pelo
Valverde.
jogador camisa 16.
Fernandes is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And it's Lino. And he was quick to react.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's got away. Valverde wins the duel this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kane. That has not gone well.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Flamengo are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that will be it. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Fernandes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar
Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Foot in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard has it in a wide position. Played into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Number 41, Rice.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Rice. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Spain with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. The ball has bounced loose now. Mohamed Salah. Palmer. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a little undercooked.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Great chance! Fantastic from Fernandes! About as smooth as it gets. They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game.
Manchester United.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Roberto Carlos. And that's going right the way across. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's an excellent interception. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Hoisted in, climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That pass has been well intercepted. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Rashford looking to penetrate opposition. Rashford! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. Van Basten! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, that's well spotted. 15 minutes till half-time. Kane. Donnarumma. And it's Salah. And Zanetti. Rashford producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That pass isn't the best. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. So their 4th corner of the game. Here's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Chooses to go. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mohamed Salah wriggles his way through, takes a shot off the post. Mohamed Salah, Kane, and it's Alexander-Arnold. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kovac breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Taken back almost at once. Azar.
There will be 3 minutes at a
We are
time.
into stoppage time. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Zanetti. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Van Basten. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Donnarumma. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Not the most accurate pass. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. A probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Valverde. It's run loose here. Now it's Rashford. Messi. Now it's Fernandes. Rashford. Now this could be a chance. Zanetti. It's Hazard! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front!
The goal scorer for Spain after 64 minutes is number 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. And it's Van Basten. And he's managed to get free. Van Basten. Caicedo tries to clear. Camavinga goes steaming forward. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kane. And there's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the pass is intercepted. Fernandes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Fernandes. Now it's Kane. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's intervened well there. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's on his way, has a shot! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No, it's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. But that... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ah, he's given it away, and he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
it's Kane.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. Decent chance! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Son Heung-min. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us.
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Vardiol. He's found a way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. That is good alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi, looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. Kane. He's on, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vardiol. And he's managed to get free.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Donnarumma gets it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi makes the interception, and it's Rice. Donnarumma. That could spell trouble. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Rice.
There will be
Alexander-Arnold.
added time.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. Chips it through. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious,
Just a quick
Peter, but
announcement.
thankfully
We would
this
like
is
to
still
inform
very
you that
savable.
CCTV
Keep things
is now
simple,
in operation
keep the
for your
intensity
safety.
high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Hakimi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great vision. Now there's a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Camavinga. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Messi touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Van Dijk. And Guardiol. Zanetti. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiol. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rice. Camavinga.
Might want to be careful there.
Has a look and plays it forward. Caicedo. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernandes. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. Cross to the back post. Valverde. He has found the way through. Chance to deliver. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zanetti. Nicely spread. Now it's Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. He's got away. Played in by... Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A case now of complete control. Stood up well to him there. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Chance, surely! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Messi. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Jimenez. Caicedo. Rice. It's a searching pass.
2 minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Hakimi receives it in a wide position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprising.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine
everybody,
ambition.
and welcome to
Already
today's
on the
match.
cusp of promotion, they are
Manchester
looking to make a
United
statement here.
against
We are
Corinthians.
more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Van Dijk. Serginho. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Now it's Fernandez. Out towards the flank. Now it's Kane. Big chance! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji. Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Donnarumma. And Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Zanetti for Messi. Out to the left it goes. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. Corinthians finding their passes. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Messi. Kane. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Mohamed Salah gets across and deals with it. Van Dijk. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Mohamed Salah. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Kane. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mohamed Salah. And that has not gone well. That's really well cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's in space and looking for options. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Camavinga! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's been taken short. Hangs in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Kane. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. Fernandez. Oh no, this does not look good. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic
2
impact.
minutes has been indicated.
Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. He's shot a goal! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Please keep your eyes on your
Manchester
children during the
United
match at all
sitting pretty
times.
here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Fernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Camavinga. Serginho. And Akanji. Camavinga. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah. He has a look up. Camavinga. Serginho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Takes a shot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Fernandez. And it's Hakimi. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Van Dijk. And Akanji. Fernandez. And it's Serginho. Now Mbappe. And it's Kane. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Fernandez. 60 minutes played. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. This looks promising. Fernandez. Mbappe. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Kane. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Foot in. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. Fernandez is flagged offside. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Wriggles his way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Valverde. Hakimi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Mikel Oyarzabal. Zanetti puts his foot on the gas. Kane aims beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pass is just off target. Manchester United getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Akanji makes the interception. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi looking for the run. Oh, Kane! Oh, what has happened this time, surely? That's another chance. Oh, taken with style. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Corinthians give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 minutes to be added on. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Manchester United are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather. Tries from a long way out. Oh, a very decent attempt. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Akanji, Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a mistake! Decent chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 9, Harry Kane!
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mohamed Salah. And Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, super ball! Chips it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That pass isn't the best. Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kane. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Messi has it out wide and in space.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he skips past his man. Caicedo is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Anderson. Played into space. That has not gone well. Robertson.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And Robertson. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Played back into the centre. Now Anderson. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Now it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Anderson. Messi. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never
afraid to
really
tell
got
you that
going,
we're
but at
expecting
least
the
this will
traffic
be a
to be
good
heavy
time
after the
to
final whistle
reflect
today.
and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. And it's Valverde. Looking for options for movement. That's a throw. Some resolute defending there. And this is Kane. Donnarumma. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Camavinga. Kane. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, look, he's had a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And this is Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get it through? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got a throw. Fernandes. And it's Messi. Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. That has been cut short. And it's Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has found the way through. Kamavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Anderson. And he's cut it out. Zanetti. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Looking for the run. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Kane. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's found... It's Kane! Now it's Kane. This might spell danger. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's being shifted off it. Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a good run down the left. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernandez. Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Good take, and is he in? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's in for the pieces!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Early ball. Keeper's dealt with that. Kane. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Fernandez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 2 minutes to be added on. Caicedo kept his eye on it. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we come to you now.
So
with
there
a
it
quick
is.
request
What
for
struck you
support.
most about? There's a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
And already we're underway here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very...
Camavinga! Camavinga made a good run there. Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Kane. That is good alertness. Oh, no joy this time. Camavinga. Now it's Fernandes. And back to the keeper. Howson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Tries a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Barnes. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Howson. Mohamed Salah gets a foot in here. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Howson is the team's great visionary. Camavinga. João Neves. Now Van Dijk. João Neves. Camavinga. Fernandes. Camavinga. Goes down, but nothing given. He has found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Barnes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Neves goes short, and he's whipped. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. And the volley. And that's off target.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He can get that clear. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga floated through. That's good play. Fernandes going full tilt down the right-hand side. And here comes the corner. They've played it short. João Neves gets rid without sophistication. Barnes gets it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. Kane. Decent progress down the left.
Habrá
It's
2
not
minutos
gone
de
well.
descuento.
Donnarumma. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle goes for half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Time and again they are repelled. He could be in here. Just the keeper to beat. Valverde.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi. Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Nicely weighted ball.
97.559 espectadores.
Alexander-Arnold. Pull it. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barnes looking sharp there. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him. Good chance here! He's done very well to get to that.
Barnes is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. Searching pass he's played there. No, it's come to nothing. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Zanetti. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kovac claims comfortably. Played out to the left flank. Kane receives it in a wide position. Caicedo. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Valverde. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Just about within shooting range. And it's Camavinga. Howson with the clearance. Now it's Barnes. Rafinha. Messi. Now it's Marino. Valverde. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. Messi. Ambitious ball here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Camavinga. Messi. João Neves. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Manchester
Have a look at
United.
this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his... Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Just too much on that. Alexander-Arnold, Camavinga, Messi. And it's Hakimi. Looking for the run, Yilmaz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in a good position here. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yilmaz. He was under real pressure there. And it's Messi. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Messi. Now it's Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Hakimi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mohamed Salah does well to get it back. Camavinga. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's Camavinga. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's in a great position. He's having a go. And the ball's come loose here. Kane!
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mbappe. And they're on him in a flash. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alexander-Arnold.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Played into space out wide. He is through here. Oh, terrible pass. Cleared without complication.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good spread. Camavinga has it in. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Camavinga for Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Camavinga. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Chance! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now, can they get it back? Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. And the shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Hakimi, oh that's fabulous. Alex Yilmaz. That pass has been well intercepted. Steaming on goalwards. Messi. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. And the shot's on here. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Hazard clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Oh, that's chance, surely! Sticks it away! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has not gone well. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Hazard. Hakimi. Camavinga. For Valverde. 5 minutes left on the clock. Van Dijk. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played into space. Oh, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 11, Hazard. Number 45, Coming on the
Oh,
field.
Red, nice interception.
Number 7,
Caicedo.
Number 18, Callum Hudson.
Nice bit of trickery.
Number 22,
Camavinga.
Maxime Lopez. There will be
The most
5
accurate
minutes added
pass.
time.
Pinches it off him. Donnarumma. 5 minutes to add. And it's Valverde. Mbappe is onto this. Can he finish? It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal are at the peak of their power. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game.
Hello, attendees.
Reflections.
This is a
Well, you can never
children's
predict the
announcement.
results of
With
these
the father
games,
of a boy
as
in a
you
blue
usually...